Hello everyone, this is Wilson. Welcome back to my 1 minute presentation. So I just recovered from the COVID-19, so I will continue to do my presentation from now on. So previously I have done a presentation on the Python basic knife curve plotting, but I found that I forgot to open the laser pointer when I doing the presentation. So today I will try to redo this presentation again, so you guys can have a clear understanding on how to type the command and create an environment in Excel. So let's get started. So before you're trying to use Python to plot some professional graph, so you may have some application to do the Python code programming. So in this case, I'm using the PyCharm to do the plotting, but also you can use the Google Python laboratory, something like that. So it is more convenient for you guys to do it on a website rather than you have to download an application. So I just use the PyCharm, just like here. So when we do the plotting, we have to import two libraries. So the first one is the Matplotlib, and the other one is Pandas. So if we are using the Google Python laboratory, I forgot what is the name of that. So if you're using the Google one, you don't have to download those library from the internet. So the Google already download for you. But in PyCharm, you have to download all the required library. So when you type the import Matplotlib or import Pandas or import something, the whole sentence will be grayed out. So that means you haven't installed the package or the library of those library. So you have to install it. So how to install it? So when you type it, it will grayed out and it will appear a red light bulb here, maybe just like here. This is a yellow light bulb. So if you didn't install the library, it will appear a red light bulb here. So you just click on the red light bulb and then you can just click install. Then the library will be installed. So after install these two library, so you can start to plot your curve. So the first thing we have to do is that we have to read the Excel file. So when we read the Excel file, we have to use the library of Pandas. So we just type Pandas SPD. So why we have to type SPD? So when we are type the command in below, you can just type PD. Then you can call out the whole library out. If not, you have to type whole Pandas. So if just like here, if I didn't type SPD, you have to type the whole Pandas here. So you have to type pandas.read/Excel. So the first thing, before we are going to plotting the curve, the first thing we have to do is to read the Excel file. So you have to call a variable. So here I just write read Excel file. You can type whatever you want. And then you have to call the function, which is pd.read/Excel. So in the first thing you have to import is that the Excel, the name of the Excel, also the format of the Excel. So in the Excel file I just create is called video.xlsx. So I just type video.xlsx here. So make sure your format is correct because we will have different Excel file just like CSV. So make sure you are typing the correct format here and the correct name here. And then the second thing you have to import is that your street name. So in the environment of the Excel, so all data are stored in the street 1. So I just type street 1 here. And then what we will have to type the header. So what is the header? The header means that which road will be read first. So when we just type 0, so in the Excel, it will read from the first line. So if we type header equals to 1, it will read from the second column. So here we just type 0 and then it will read from the first row. And then use codes, I just type A and B. So that means I will just only read the A and B column here in the Excel. And then the last thing you have to import is that the number of rows. So as you can see, I have 7 rows, but I just type 6 because in Python it will start from 0. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we will have 6 rows. We have to type 6 rows in the Python, but the Python will read total 7 rows. So after reading the Excel file, the readed Excel file will be stored in the variables here. So mine is read Excel file. So and then you can just select the X and Y for our plot. So for the X, we have to call out a function again, which is list, and then a variable, and then the cell name. So when we just type list and then read Excel file, which is the variable set before, and then I just type time. So when I type time, it will read from the first cells of the, it will read the first cells or the first row. It will read the first row of the Excel, and then you just type time, and then this function will help you to select the whole column of the time, the whole data below the time. So X will be stored 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50. So for the Y, I just type ABC, and then the data below the ABC will be stored in the Y. So 0, 10, 100, something like that. So and then after you store the X and Y, the data for X and Y, then you can start to plot your curve. So you can just call out the PLT, which is the matplotlib function, and then dot plot. So just type PLT dot plot X and then Y. Then the Python will help you plot the graph. But if you just type this command, the Python will not show the plot for you. It just plot it inside the plane of the Python. So you have to call out or to show the plot. So we need one more function. We need one more command, which is plot.show. So after you type that, the Python will show the graph for you. This is the end of my presentation. Thank you.